getting home at 1 in the morning. It's fucking hard and tiring.
All right. That's your good friend Ross you didn't go.
Listen, I see Ross every day. I love him. Not coming to his birthday party is not going to, make us less friends.
Blah, 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 Booey, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, it's not what I heard. How many boxes did you get undone?
Many.
Many? Good. All right.
None of them between 8 and 1 at night, by the way.
Right.
Why did Ross say, don't say that to Howard?
Because he knows I'm going to bust Gary's balls.
No, but I mean, he's saying don't say that to Howard like it must be true.
No, he's saying
it was true, believe me. You don't believe Gary, do you?
I would tell you. It wasn't like my wife said, we're not going in. We just said, we're fucking tired.
All right. Okay. Fair enough. You've had your rebuttal. Angel, you're on the air.
Oh, shit. Hey, now.
Hey, now.
What's going on, man? I'm a long-time listener here in Chicago. Basically, I was calling because fucking Ronnie's pissing the shit out of me. Just hearing his voice just really disturbs me.
All right. I get a lot of mail that way. They don't like Ronnie on the air. Yeah. Scores, man, 92.
Yeah, he is kind of brutal sometimes. You know, you talk to Ronnie as a caller, and he'll just say, "Oh, fuck you, asshole." That's his answer.
He has a bad way of handling things.
I think Ronnie's the ultimate New Yorker, which is why he should be on the show.
Let's go to Tim.
Shut up, asshole.
Tim wants to say something. Yes, Tim. Yes.
What's going on, Howard?
What is going on? Let's see. Well, we're talking about scores. We're having the start of the radio show. You name it.
Nice. Hey, I'm a cop in East Rutherford. I met Artie. He did a gig one time in Lyndhurst.
Okay.
And it's just solicitation. That's all it is.
Right.
I wish my chief would let me have sex when we did an undercover thing like that.
Right. I tried to explain to Ronnie you can't actually go through with the transaction.
So what's solicitation?
I think police officers should be allowed to go through with the transaction.
I mean, it's just to relieve the stress of the job, I think. I don't know.
No, but sir, solicitation, does that mean, can they close the place down, or?
No. They'll just, the bar will probably get fined. The liquor license, it's according to the liquor license, right?
That puts that in jeopardy, right?
You got to have a liquor license.
Jeopardy, that puts it in jeopardy is the liquor license. But like I said, the good thing out of it all is for if it ever happens, in like a massage parlor or something, the guys never get in trouble. They always just go after the girls. So if you're in there, you don't have nothing to worry about.
Oh, good.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, suppose that had happened during one of your visits.
I know.
Your name would have been in the paper.
Yeah, that would look bad. Larry, you're on the air, Chicago.
Yeah. Howard, I used to be a vice detective in Buffalo years ago. I retired. All you got to do is offer or agree to sex for money, and it's a crime.
Of course.
This other guy that was on the line, he's talking from New Jersey. I don't know what the laws are there, but in New York State, you just have to offer and agree, and it's a crime. It's prostitution.
All right, there it is. There's the law according to Larry, and
some of those girls might be doing some hard time.
That's right.
If
Thanks,
it's
Howard.
true.
Thank you, Larry.
Yeah, none of the guys' names are printed in that article, Rob, and none of the guys who were involved.
Just the manager hosts, as Ronnie called them.
Yeah. Let's go to... Boy, oh boy, we got a lot of calls coming in. Let's go to Steve. Steve, you're on the air in Philadelphia.
Hey, Howard.
Hey, now. Good morning.
Since you came over to Sirius, the 5 million people came over with you. Does Sirius have a way to figure out how many people are listening to you in the morning?
Well, yeah, they have told me that they don't have specific ratings like radio has, regular radio. Yeah. But they do know that 60 or, I mean, I've heard figures that these are not official, but they've said to me 60 to 70% of the subscribers are tuned into our channels, which is great. 60% check us out at least once a day or something like that. I don't know exactly how it works, how they can tell, but they said a lot of the listeners are listening to our channels.
Yeah, because got to say about Howard TV. When are they going to show more of the footage for the Bubba's wedding?
There is a special on there now. The immediate first special is the Bubba wedding special, and that's airing now. And the most popular viewed thing on Howard TV right now is the Bubba special. Also, the guys tell me they're putting together 2 other packages from the weekend because over 14 hours were shot. And
they're getting footage that Bubba shot as well from the wedding, I suppose.
Yeah, so you'll have a lot more of that. I mean, we'll just give you everything. But I think in order to get something on quickly, they did their first stab at it, and that's on right now. And then they're going to offer more programming, okay?
All right, when you have another roast? When you having the next roast?
We just talked about that in our Thursday meeting.
A roast is in discussion.
Reverend Bob Levy made a call to 𝗦𝗵cie𝗄𝗿𝗍, the producer of this show, and said that he feels it's time for another roast, and I couldn't agree more. And he made a suggestion on some of the people he thinks should be roasted next, and he came up with the name. Oh, Bubba's special will be on Howard TV in early March. That's the second special, okay?
Okay.
Early March, so we got a month on that, because I think they're putting together something spectacular for that. Also, there's a Beetlejuice special now. There's a, oh my God, there's a whole bunch of new programming out there, and I'll read to you the laundry list of items that are now offered on that menu. So you just asked the roast. So we had a discussion about the roast, and Bob Levy felt that the next person to be roasted should be, Gary, who was it that Bob wanted? Sal the stockbroker. Then I said, I think it might be time for a celebrity roast. So everyone has been submitting ideas to me about a celebrity roast. And Artie, you're involved in these roasts. Maybe you'll have some thoughts on this. But, Gary, print me out the laundry list of people we thought might be good to roast. Some of them more realistic than others.
It would be nice to get one of the people Comedy Central's been dying to get.
Like who?
I know there's people they've been trying to get. Well, the ultimate for them is Howard, actually, which, of course, we'll do here one day, maybe. But
no, we'll do it.
David Spade, I know they want to try to do, and he's a friend of ours, and there's a plethora of material with him.
Right.
And, you know, but that's a name because he's realistic because we know him. So Spade, what other name did they always talk about?
Oh, yeah, you're still talking about Comedy Central.
Well,
I'll read you the names, and then I want you to comment on them.
Jimmy Kimmel, to tell you the truth. He's a
Jimmy's one of the names we have.
Oh, okay, because he's a great roaster and a host of them.
Yeah, he hosts.
And we have his name on the list. So I tell you what, the next roast will be very soon, and I will read you the names in about 5 minutes once we print them all out, okay?
Okay, thank you. The show's great. Artie, I love you. Robin, I love you.
All right, thank you. I see Lonnie from Scores is on.
Yeah, Lonnie's on.
Good, thank God. Lonnie, I was thinking...
On his way to jail?
No. Don't ever say that. Don't ever even joke about something like that.
How dare you, Robin?
Hey, Lonnie.
What's wrong with you?
Hi, Howard.
Hi, Lonnie.
Lonnie, just give us a statement of some kind so we have hope that everything...
Scores open, first of all.
Yeah, Scores is open, right?
Well, yes, of course. You know, so far only the lawyer has made a statement. He's confident that everyone will be absolved of all charges.
Okay.
But for Howard Stern, I will give you the first statement from Scores.
Okay.
How's that?
Thank you.
Let me make this short and sweet. 2 sentences.
Good.
Scores has a clear policy against anything illegal.
Of course.
Thousands of entertainers over 16 years in business, and our record is exemplary. The second sentence would be, we believe that all these entertainers will be absolved of all charges. Wow. And incidentally, the 2 men arrested were not managers. One was a waiter, and the other was a night auditor. We respectfully believe they will be absolved of all charges, too. It's a misunderstanding involving sexual conversation.
And what about
misunderstanding?
Lon, what is a night auditor? I don't understand that.
It's a person that works on the night shift, and he was in the club sitting at the table.
Okay.
But the newspapers interpret that managers were involved somehow. The entertainers have a clear policy, and this, of course, has never happened to us before. And we're just confident that all 5 girls will be absolved. They were all released immediately. In fact, one of them was completely dismissed immediately.
Right.
And I just hope that when all the girls are, the charges are dropped, that we'll get the same attention.
I doubt it.
And if the charges aren't dropped, I want to know why I'm not getting any blowjobs in the back room.
Is it all right if Howard gets a book?
Would it be okay if I got one?
Well, apparently it's illegal to do it.
Right. And
so we can't change our policy, Howard. I
want to just say the only thing I can say about this is, as I explained to my girlfriend this weekend, that I've never seen anything like that go down in the back room, and I've been in the back room many a time.
Have you ever entertained a discussion?
Never. I mean, I only wish.
But, you know, I don't know that... I just
want a hand job.
I, first of all, don't know what happened.
Right.
Secondly, I don't know that the girls initiated these conversations. Somebody initiated them with them, right?
Right. Well, you know, there were 125 girls working that night. And
wow.
Apparently there was some sexual conversation, which is what the complaint said. But it's a lot more sexy to blow it up and say something bad happened at Scores.
Hey, Lonnie, you know what?
We're grateful to Howard and all of you because thanks to you making us a success.
Thank you.
This weekend we were packed. No one is worried about any of these charges.
Yeah, they were all looking for sex.
You're not kidding. Packed. I'm coming over there today. By the way,
I want to meet one.
I got to tell you something. Half the girls, I can't understand their accents. And when the music's playing loud, maybe I was propositioned, but I'll tell you what. I never heard it. Now, Lonnie, I know that this is upsetting to you, and you guys run a great business over there, and I really do hope everything works out okay. You know that. And you're a great guy, and we love all the people over there, and I'm sure this is a big misunderstanding that needs to be cleared up.
Well, apparently there's a lot of pressure on the clubs in Manhattan for various reasons. We are the most famous. Let's face it, you made us the most famous. You made it cool to come to Scores. That's why other celebrities come. So if there is something that needs to be publicized, everybody looks to Scores.
Right. Does it mean they're going to be arresting you now, Howard?
Me?
Yeah.
Why? What did I do?
Because you make everybody go to Scores.
I don't make anybody do anything, Ronnie.
Only kidding. Only kidding.
Your kidding is so dopey.
Yeah,
I mean, no offense, your personality is weird.
Yeah, all right.
Well, if anyone should go, it should be Scores Man.
That's right.
Yeah, please arrest Scores Man, yes, please.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. You'll be happy, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm looking for you to get arrested.
Thank you.
See if you can get Ronnie arrested. Dan, go ahead. You're on the air. You're on with Lonnie and Ronnie and...
Howard, don't you think that they're just bullshitting? Everyone knows what goes on in strip clubs.
Well, listen... The guys,
you're saying that no strip club has any sex going on in it, sir?
I know that tons of guys go to strip clubs in general. Sometimes they hook up with chicks, they can go home with them and stuff like that. They hit it off.
Right, but they're making connections at the club.
But I just speaking as a citizen here, you'd have to be insane with a liquor license to even want to, have a house of prostitution. You will lose that license so quick. And that's what keeps these businesses in business. I mean, that's where, Lonnie will tell you, that's where they make most of their money, right? With booze and all that?
Well, sure. Don't forget, after 16 years in business and over that long time span, the mayor wanted to close topless clubs. City council people want to close topless clubs. And they were never able to find anything, so this is shocking that there aren't any kind of charges at all.
Yeah. All right. It's a tough business.
However, if they do strip you of your liquor license...
God forbid, Robin. Don't even say that.
But, anything could happen.
Don't say that.
Would you go completely naked?
Ooh. completely nude, but no booze. I'd go. I'd still go.
The only thing we're expecting to happen is that the charges will be dismissed against all these people.
All right.
And then I hope we have the conversation again.
All right, Lonnie, hang tough.
Thank you, brother.
See you, man.
By the way, Lonnie is completely naked right now.
He's naked. He's
Lonnie is naked.
And bottomless.
That's right.
And Ronnie should shut the fuck up. He doesn't know. Why is he talking so much about this?
We called him in.
All right.
All right. Give him a break.
He is Scores Man.
All right. Thanks, Lonnie.
Or to his wife, the place where people can bet hookers, man.
Clip of how you help strip clubs on JD page. Let me see. How did I help strip clubs?
What's that all about?
Possibly. No celebrity has had more impact on the gentleman's club industry than Howard Stern.
Thank you.
The king of all media has regularly entertained radio listeners with tales of visits to the legendary Scores.
Howard Stern likes this place, and he's talked about us for years, and it's brought us tremendous business.
See? You see the good this show does?
Well, congratulations to you, Howard.
Well, among other things, this is some of my greatest accomplishments.
I'll tell you what, I saw this directly, how this directly affects people. About 4 years ago, I was walking in Times Square. 4 guys come up to me, mid-20s. They go, hey, we're from Cincinnati, man. We're just in town. We love the show. I go, thanks, guys. I appreciate you listening. They goes, we're Scores.
Right.
And I showed them where it was, and they went.
Well, guess who's never going to be at Scores again? Me. I had a hard time explaining to my girlfriend that didn't happen to me. But what are you going to do?
Sure, you say it now.
Right, exactly.
What, are you going to admit?
You sound like her.
Of course you tell me it doesn't happen.
Never happened to me. Let's see. All right, here's some roast ideas. You tell me.
All right.
No Artie again today. He did make a phone call, however, to Flop Flop Flowly.
And he remembered not to answer the phone.
And he says nothing sinister is going on. He's merely sick. Wants you to know that. I will play it for you right now. Artie even gives that little cough to show that he is sick. My favorite.
Yeah, it's Artie. Listen, man, I'm definitely not well enough to come in tomorrow. So, I'm sorry, man. I really am, but I'm just not. I'm not done being over this illness. I'm coughing and everything, so God forbid I get someone sick. That'll be a nightmare. So, Thursday, without question, I should be there. All right? I'm okay. Everything's fine. There's nothing sinister going on. I'm just sick. All right, man. So sorry again, and I'll see you guys on Thursday, hopefully. Later.
We should compare that message with his old heroin message.
I was just thinking that. We should pull out the old ones and do a voice comparison.
Voice analysis. Hey, Gary, do you have...
Gary, it's Artie again. It's Tuesday morning. I'm not going to be able to make it in again today. I had a little bit of a relapse here, but no matter what, I'll be there tomorrow. Sorry, man.
No matter what.
Take care.
It does sound very similar.
Yeah.
Actually, I mean, aside from the jokey part. So you don't know. I hope he's not on the stuff.
You know, that was the whole wrap-up show yesterday. Is Artie doing drugs again?
Well, Artie's got a big gig, Gary told me this morning, in Vegas or something for the Super Bowl this weekend.
That's what I was thinking, that he's supposed to go to the Luxor this weekend.
I bet you he doesn't miss that.
And so he's coming in on Thursday.
Right.
He'll make it to Thursday.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I really got pissed when I was thinking about Artie's explanation of what he did last week when he took off. Remember he took off Thursday of last week?
Yeah, I don't remember, but go ahead.
And then he said, well, I started to feel better on Friday, so I went house hunting.
Yeah. Like, stay home and get better.
Yeah, stay home all weekend.
Yeah, I always get angry with that, too. It's like, well, you started to feel a little better, so then you go out and get sick again.
You jump right up.
Yeah.
And Friday was the coldest day of the year here. He had to go house hunting that day.
I don't mean to throw fuel on the fire. I'm one of those people that believes Artie is genuinely sick, but this guy called into the wrap-up show and said he saw Artie on I-78 yesterday driving, and the guy did have the description of the car and everything.
Really?
And it was, according to Gary, it's correct.
Ron, you've got the last call on the wrap-up show.
Yeah, I guess Artie must have went out and got him something to eat or something. He just passed me on 78 in his, Mercedes CL 500.
I thought he was going to make a joke and say he was in an ice cream truck.
What color was the car?
It looked like it was like a silverish-looking color.
I see head shaking.
I don't know.
This could be Teddy. Is that?
I'm driving a truck. Man, I drive a truck for a living. I just happened to see it got hung up, and I looked down. I thought, fuck, that looks like an Artie fat ass.
All right. Been Dom DeLuise.
So anyway, maybe he was checking on his house or something over this way on 78.
Maybe Artie was driving to a doctor. Right, Robin?
Yes, certainly. He was not just lying to us.
Ralph thinks something's wrong with Artie. He went into some long explanation. Yeah, he thinks
something deep and sinister?
Yeah, he's got some explanation about how he didn't believe Artie when he said he got all upset about the bookie thing.
Yeah, a lot of people were tying that together, too.
I have to go back to that argument that me and Artie had on the air where he had gone to, he had to collect money from a bookie, and he's busy meeting this guy in a diner, and Artie flipped out when Howard started talking about it, like he wasn't going to be able to find another bookie. Artie's reaction to that whole situation was just weird, and when I called him on it, he started ripping on me and talking about this money that I supposedly took and this whole.
See, everybody has their theories. I do have all the Artie calls in sick, which was when he was on heroin.
Okay.
All right, so you can compare the messages. Here we go.
The following message, first unheard message.
Garrett, it's Artie. What's up, man? It's like, it's 5 a.m. on Monday.
Artie the actor.
This is really acting.
He's sick on heroin. He didn't have any cold.
Yeah, he's faking the cough and everything.
Listen, man, I'm not going to come in today. I'm sick. I'm sick as a dog. I got fever. And, I don't know. I'm going to try to get rid of this today.
Get rid of that. You don't get rid of that in a day.
Yeah, this monkey on my back.
I've been trying to get rid of the monkey on my back.
I don't know. So I hope you get this. It's the only number I figured I could call. All right, so I'm not going to be there today. I'm going to rest today. I should be there tomorrow, hopefully. All right, I'm sorry.
He does have the same pattern. He does go, I'll be there tomorrow, hopefully.
I'm sorry, man. I just got to get rid of this. I can't even talk. All right,
talking
man.
a lot.
Later.
Yeah. It's like the cops say, whenever you're guilty of something, you talk too much.
Right.
Gary, it's already giving you more ammunition. Christ. It's Thursday morning. I can't stop throwing up. I got some sort of stomach virus. It's killing me. I
went from a cough to a stomach virus. I should have been suspicious. I'm never suspicious.
I gotta go. I'm going to the doctor, so I'm not going to be there today. So have a good time with this one. I'll probably be in tomorrow. I know I will be, no matter what, because it's better than dealing with this. So Sorry, Gar. Later.
Why is he so sorry?
Gar, it's Artie. It's Tuesday morning. Hey, man, I'm not coming in again today. I'm so sorry, man.
They do sound similar, because here's the one from today.
Gar, it's Artie. Listen, man, I'm definitely not well enough to come in tomorrow. So, I'm sorry, man. I really am, but I'm just not. I'm not done being over this illness. I'm coughing and everything, so God forbid I get someone sick. That'll be a nightmare, so...
No.
Doesn't sound good.
Although less coughs than the heroin one.
Well, he learned.
Right.
He learned not to cough so much.
Especially when he's then saying he has a stomach virus. He went from coughing to stomach virus. Boy, are we stupid. Well, you would think, you and I we're almost in the FBI.
We want to believe in our bro.
Hello? Garrett, it's Artie. What's up, man?
Artie.
Listen, man, I'm not going to come in today. I'm sick.
Yeah?
Sick as a dog. I got fever.
Maybe you called the wrong number.
That's like...
Okay.
It's 5 a.m. on Monday.
Well, according to my clock, it's 8 o'clock in the morning, not 5 o'clock in the morning.
And, I don't know, I'm going to try to get rid of this today.
Get rid of what?
I don't know.
No. This is the wrong number. This is Avenue.
It's the only number I figured I could call.
Okay, but you're calling the wrong number. I don't have no one works for me. Only me and my cousin.
All right, so I'm not going to be there today.
Yeah?
I'm going to rest today. I should be there tomorrow.
Where?
Hopefully. All right, I'm sorry.
Okay, that's fine with me. What am I going to tell you? Don't be here.
I'm sorry, man.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, so I'm not going to be there today.
I think you got it wrong.
I'm going to rest today. I should be there tomorrow. Hopefully. All right, I'm sorry.
You don't work here. Nobody works in this place but me and my cousin. I don't even know you. Come on down.
Gary, it's Artie.
Who's Artie?
Need more ammunition.
Who is this? And what do you want from me? Why are you...
It's Thursday morning. I can't stop throwing up or shitting.
I told you this last time. I don't know you. I don't know your name. I don't know why you keep on calling me. Stop bothering me.
Sorry I had to bleep that, but...
What believe? Believe what? What are you talking about?
I got some sort of stomach virus. It's killing me. I gotta go, I'm going to the doctor, so I'm not going to be there today, so...
Okay, go see a doctor before you drop dead.
Have a good time with this one. I'll probably be in tomorrow. I know I will be, no matter what.
I see you coming in the store. I promise you. I'll punch you in the mouth. I don't want you in the store tomorrow.
It's better than dealing with this, so...
Go ahead, deal with it, and go fuck yourself.
Sorry, guy. Later.
Whatever.
The guy must have known he wasn't that sick.
Yeah, he says, drop dead.
Hey, Gary. I have some sort of leprosy. My nipples just fell off. But I'll definitely be in tomorrow. Hopefully. See you later. Go ahead, have some fun with this.
What a collection we have now.
Oh, my God. Artie's sick calls.
Yeah, it's Artie again. It's Tuesday morning. I'm not going to be able to make it in again today. I had a little bit of a relapse here.
Artie snorts heroin! Artie snorts heroin! Artie snorts heroin! Artie snorts heroin! He snorts heroin just like cocaine. 'Cause he's so fat that he can't find a
So anyway, the speculation continues. But if you really want my opinion, now this is coming from a very naive guy. I don't know.
You're prefacing your
I have
statement.
to. I was shocked when Artie was using, the first time. And I believe he is actually sick. Now, Robin, what do you actually believe?
I'm on the fence.
Really? You've shifted.
I didn't shift even yesterday. The thing is that when people have had problems with heroin or crack, they have to have a long period of sobriety for me to believe they haven't fallen off the wagon.
That's a good point. I mean, I guess I'm naive. I hate to always think that somebody's, having that much problem.
When I sit here and I think back to Artie not being able to stay awake on the air.
See, I have an explanation for that. And again,
there's all kinds of explanations for it, Howard, but it's still not being able to stay awake.
Well, when you drink like all those Hawaiian punches and eat cupcakes, and then all of a sudden by 10 o'clock you're crashing, I can understand that. I know you're giving me a look, but I do understand that.
He's not 5.
Yeah, well, I know I get tired toward the end of the show, and I'm not on heroin.
I don't see... he starts sleeping midway through. Your nap comes much later.
So I'm being naive again.
No, I'm just saying I hope that Artie's sick.
Yeah. John, you're on in Miami, Florida. Let's say hi and good morning to everyone. By the way, a few guests are stopping by today. Mary Carey, who is a porno star, wants to come by. 𝗛ci𝘄𝗿𝗿 the clown is bringing in his girlfriend.
He really is going to let us see?
Yeah.
And she's going to talk to 𝗛ci𝘄𝗿𝗿, not the guy
I don't know.
she dates. Because he's a different guy, right?
I don't know how any of this is going to play out. And we'll talk to Joe Francis on the phone because we want to find out about him fucking Paris Hilton.
And Lindsay Lohan.
Right.
And that guy.
What guy?
He fucked a guy?
No, what was it? I wanted to ask him about that when he got tied up, hog-tied, and something was going on in front of a camera.
Hello?
What happened with that?
Hey, John, go ahead.
What's going on, Howard? How you doing, man?
Okay.
Wow, first time talking to me. Hey, man, I don't know, that last Artie song you play, man, I'm hoping to God that he really isn't, fucked up again on drugs.
Me too.
We all are.
We're all praying because Artie's like the best, and, I don't want to see the guy screw up.
But, I mean, that Artie Snort's heroin thing, man, like, that's just not right, man. Like,
but we play that when he's here.
Yeah, Artie knows about all that.
Right. I mean, I understand, like, all that. Like,
Sir, I think you're on something, if you don't mind me saying.
No, man. I'll tell you straight out. I'm just drunk.
Oh, you're drunk. Oh, okay. That's nothing.
Sleep yet. That's how we do it.
6 o'clock in the morning, he's drunk. It's a work day.
He's worried about Artie.
6 o'clock in the morning, he's drunk. I'm jealous of people who can be drunk on a work day. How come you could be drunk on a work day?
Well, I don't work until 5 o'clock tonight.
I'm a teacher, and these kids, they don't know the fucking difference.
I got to drink to get through a day.
What, are you a pilot?
No, I'm a bartender.
Oh.
A bartender?
Right.
I was hoping you were a pilot.
No.
So you're drinking up all the profits is what you're doing.
Oh, I get so envious of that. Like Beth went out last night to a movie premiere, the Sienna Miller movie.
Oh, the Shop Girl? No, what's it called?
Something like
Shop
that.
Girl.
Shop Girls. And like she's getting all dolled up and going out, and then there's an after party, and I'm like, I gotta fucking go to work. I get really resentful and angry.
Well, at least you know her. I used to resent people I didn't even know because they were coming home as I was on my way to work. They'd been out partying all night. They're ending their evening, and they look like they just had such a good time, and now they're going to sleep till noon, and I'm going to work.
Yeah. Like Beth can have a pajama day today, you know. Relaxing. I don't know. I get jealous of everything. Everything looks better to me than what I'm doing.
Not that stuff. You know, I was thinking about that whole, you know, Paris Hilton, Lindsay Lohan, Britney Spears. They're always in those clubs.
Yeah, that looks kind of boring to me.
I think that must be torture.
I used to go to those clubs, you know, when I first got single. I always felt like I'd missed out on something because I got married young and, you know, we were in radio young and I always took my job seriously and I never went out, never. And I had kids young and, you know, I was a family man. So, you know, like when I first got divorced, I was like, wow, I'm going to clubs. Now
I'm going to those clubs.
And I was really on the prowl for pussy. I mean, let's be honest. You know, but if you're not on the prowl for pussy, they're torture, these clubs. Now, I will tell you, I never met a chick in a club. I mean, like, I met them, but I was afraid to go home with them because they all seemed a little fucked up.
Right.
And, like, there was no way. Like, I met a model at a club one night, and she was, like, kind of sitting with me and, like, wouldn't leave me alone. And she was, let's get out of here. We get out. And I said, you know, there's something to this. She was hot. She was young, too, though. A little too young. But we left together, and we walk out, and there's a security guard out front. And I turn my head for 2 seconds. Next thing I know, she's screaming and calling the guy a nigger. Okay? And saying, you fucking nigger. Now, this guy must have been about 350 pounds. It looked like he played professional football at one point. And she's calling him the N-word. And I'm like, holy shit, who the hell is standing next to me? I'll probably die tonight because I just walked out of a club with this bitch.
With this maniac.
With this maniac. And you don't know who you're with. I mean, these people with obvious problems if they're in a club till, you know, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning.
And they really enjoy it. You know, they can't think of a better place to be. Lindsay Lohan leaves surgery. And goes right to a club, you know. She gets her appendix taken out, and she walks out of the hospital to go to the club.
Yeah. And then, like, the next thing I know, this chick needs a ride home, and she's in a car with me, and I'm like, actually, I think I grabbed a cab. I don't know why I didn't have a car. I just grabbed a cab. And she gets in the cab with me, and I'm thinking, gee, you know, the story is that, you know, Howard's hanging out with some chick who's going around calling people the N-word.
That's not how it's going to be written in the paper.
No. Howard, you know, I don't know. It'll be Howard said the, I don't know, who the hell knows? So I was like, wow, this is really screwy. And then she's like, yeah, I live in Hell's Kitchen. I hear Hell's Kitchen. I go, I hear
obviously
hell.
Do.
Yeah, I hear hell anything.
Right.
You know, so like I freaked out, but, you know.
Did you go home with her?
No, man. I got rid of her so fucking fast. You have no idea. I pushed her out of the cab. I think the thing was still moving. I was like, woo, 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 woo.
Well, I don't know. I was reading an article in the paper today about a guy who's on trial for killing his ex-model wife.
Yeah.
You see, you got to be careful.
You do?
Because even though they look good, they can go bad on you.
They
you know,
can.
He says she went crazy.
Howard Stern is dating the head of the Ku Klux Klan. So, I mean, I never heard from the girl again. I mean, I didn't get her number. I didn't do anything. I just left. I just was like, man, this chick is way big trouble. And I don't think I agree with her view of the world.
And I don't think I want to delve into it anymore.
Yeah, and I was like, well, that wasn't cool. What happened? Yeah, he was fucking with me. And I was like, oh, my God, this girl's so low rent.
Can you imagine you get into a relationship with her and then you have a very public breakup?
Yeah, and then you're the asshole.
Oh, she's going to be screaming and crying on the street, throwing things at your window, that whole story.
Yeah, then your life's ruined.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
boiling rabbits in your kitchen.
Yeah, I just remember going to these clubs and then like you'd be there. And then first of all, I hate dancing, and then like I'd have to get up and start dancing to show that I was fun and
that you were approachable.
Yeah, and then like they sit you down in the club, and then they put you behind these ropes, and like they section you off. Then someone's got to make the move and go, listen, let hot chicks through, but nobody else. And it's all embarrassing and gross.
But, I mean, and the music's, you're really not talking to anybody. It's
about fucking.
And drinking. I mean, the girls are getting drunk, so, you know, they feel loose.
Right. Where are you from? What?
We gonna party like
Yeah. Yes, I'm the guy on the radio, yeah. What? What am I doing here? I'm just, like, hanging out like you are. What? I can't. Where are you from? Fuck you. There's no way to meet a human being. Where are you from? She was, like, from Kansas, like, literally like a farm girl, like, just, you know, except like a racist farm.
Well, that's where they raise them.
Yeah, they raise them right on the farm. So, I don't know. I was just, like, all freaked out with that whole club thing. And when I read about, like, Lindsay Lohan and Paris Hilton spending all night in these clubs and drinking, and it just sounds like so much bullshit, like nonsense. And like Paris Hilton and Lindsay Lohan probably spend all night trying to avoid people.
Right, just being with each other, but they're there to be watched while they're with each other.
Yeah. It's like, it's a weird thing. They almost want to feel better by being around people who can't get behind their ropes.
Yeah, because if you really would stay home if you didn't want to be around people.
Put some music on, open up your liquor cabinet, and have all your friends over. What do you have to come to a club for? Hire a DJ. You got enough money.
Sure.
No, it's all about like going to the club and hanging out and talking like over that music, and you stink. And it's like, and you're just drinking. At some point, even the drinking gets old.
Well, you look at Lindsay or Brittany when they leave. Her dress is hanging off.
Vagina's hanging out.
Vagina's out.
Vagina. Here's my vagina. Have a look. I don't know, man. It's just like such a bummer.
Scar showing. You don't even know where your clothes are.
Yeah, I don't even understand it. So I don't miss any of that. I really don't. I don't know that I'd have the energy for it now. But I tell you, pussy's a big motivator. It'll get me to do weird shit.
Well, you will do anything to get that.
To hook up. I love it.
That's your heroin.
Oh, yeah.
You'll meet in the middle of the night with a bookie if he's got some heroin. I mean, some pussy.
Pussy is my heroin. You're going to write that on my gravestone. I love it. That's why it's good I'm in a relationship. I can, like, push aside all that pussy taunting, wasting my time. I'm like on safari. I should have just worn like a big
pussy hunt.
I should have worn a big safari outfit.
Yeah, well, you know, they really should create a certain type of dress for the pussy hunt. You know, so just like when they go hunt for fox, you have a red coat.
The best place to hunt pussy is Spa. I got friends who are married and stuff. They're still out hunting pussy. Like they go to clubs. I'm like, why would you go to a club?
Well, when I hear married women say, oh, I love to go to the clubs, I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah. They like to flirt, I guess.
And rub up and, entice men, I guess. Mm.
Hey, I got to mention something. I got a bunch of friends now who say, instead of saying the word literally, they say literally. Literally.
Literally?
They're trying to be British, and it's so fucking obnoxious.
Who says that?
I don't want to mention their names.
Come on.
Two people come to mind, and and they'll be crushed if I say their names on the air.
Just come on.
They'll be embarrassed. Oh. All right. My friend Richie.
Richie says literally?
Literally. The whole time I'm talking to this cat, he starts, literally, we were at Nobu, and literally...
Is he trying to cop a new accent?
Well, his wife's from Ireland, and she's got an Irish accent.
That's what it is.
But he's so not you, Richie. He's an Italian from Queens. He's literally... Literally.
He should be adding a syllable, not dropping one.
And the other person who says it, she's going to kill me.
Who?
Mary McCormick says it all the time, literally.
Well, her husband's British.
I know, but like
that's what it is.
She's not.
But my point is, look at the two of them who are connected to British people.
I saw Mary recently. We had her over to the house New Year's Eve.
I heard she's pregnant again.
Yeah, she is. She's a great girl. And carrying her pregnancy while she doesn't look all fucked up. You know, she's still attractive.
She doesn't look like Bree on Desperate Housewives?
No. But I'm sitting there, and the whole time I'm talking to her, I go, I think she said literally 25 times.
Literally?
Literally.
And it comes out a lot, huh? Because there's not even a lot of reason to say literally.
Literally. Literally. Literally. And I'm like, who is this? These people are my friends. When did they become British?
They never said literally when I first met them.
No. No. So they've got to stop. I'm putting them on notice.
Well, now they know.
Yeah. You don't say literally. You're from America. You never said literally. And literally is not a word. It's literally.
Literally.
Very overused. I'm weaning them off it.
Good. Well, see, now you've done an intervention. If you didn't say anything, it would have gone on.
Right. Now, Mary and Richie are going to be pissed at me.
But if they continue to do it, it's because now they want to.
Right. Maybe they're like, hey, fuck you, Howard. We're going to say literally all we want. No, I hear other people doing it, too, and I don't have any specific names, but literally. And it's a pet peeve of mine. It's not a word. Literally.
Well, British.
I don't give a shit.
Don't speak British to me.
Why not speak Spanish? Bobo, you're on the air. Hi, Bobo.
How you doing there, Howard?
Hey, now.
Listen, I got to say this. I love Artie, but I think he's back on the horse, man. Because if you listen to all those messages, like you said, it's very similar. He always does the coughing effect.
The coughing thing, though, is to prove that you're sick.
You know, and I think he's maybe back on it because he never recovered from his breakup with Dana. And then, you know, his life's a mess. I mean, he has probably a bad self-image with his weight.
Yeah, but as someone described, he'd be the only obese heroin addict that we know of.
Well, wait a minute. What was Chris Farley on?
Coke.
Okay, but you're supposed to be thin on Coke, too.
I guess.
Yeah.
And Belushi was on heroin and Coke.
And that's true, and he was a big boy.
Yeah, if that was him yesterday, where was he going in this SL500?
I don't know.
You know, there's a few more than one of those cars around.
And also, Artie, I think, in all fairness, has mentioned that car on the air.
A lot of fat guys driving Mercedes.
Yeah. Let's go to Brian. Brian, you're on the air in Boston, Massachusetts.
Howard, good morning.
Morning.
This is crazy. Listen, 4 days a week, Artie gets up and he goes to work on the Howard Stern show. 5 days a week, I go in and I'm a fucking security guard. If anyone's doing heroin, it should be me. This is insane. What is he doing?
Well, we don't know he's on heroin. He could be sick.
Come on, Robin. You guys are smart. Neither of you are dumb.
Well, then call me dumb, because I think he's sick.
No way. Howard, you're not dumb. You went to BU. You're a smart man.
BU.
There's your credential.
They let all the geniuses into BU. You know that I went to BU, but I went to retard BU? Like I didn't even go to the real BU.
It wasn't even the real college?
Yeah, there's a college at Boston University for idiots. It's to milk parents who can't normally get their kids into the school. You know, I was a real idiot. And BU has a program called, it's like the Special Olympics. It was called Basic Studies. It doesn't get embarrassing than that. Like when you're trying to pick up a chick at BU and you tell her you're in Basic Studies, you're like, fucking loser.
Yeah.
They head for the hills. You think it was easy to get laid with this face and being in Basic Studies? And Basic Studies, the deal was, even though you're a shit student, you can't even score above 1,000 on your SATs, we're going to let you into BU, let your old man pay the freight, and you got to, for 2 years, take everything you were supposed to take in high school, but you fucked up.
So you're really in high school?
I'm in high school. I was in high school for 2 more years. Believe me, this was no college. I was studying, like, high school chemistry, you know, humanities, which was actually watching movies. And it was like retard school. And then if you passed retard school, they'd let you for the next 2 years get into, like the School of Communications, where I'd study radio. Study fucking radio. What's the study of radio? There wasn't one professor there.
You weren't making radios.
No, if we made radios, it would have made sense. Study radio. I'm sure my old man was having a conniption. It cost him like $5,000 a year at the time, which was a lot of money for my father.
Listen,
so I didn't even go. Like, people say I went to BU. That's bullshit. I should have been in Nassau Community. I got in on a fluke. BU.
I love you guys.
Thank you.
Great. I've had
Later.
this now for a month, and this is the fucking best I've ever heard.
Great, brother. It's like I'm an idiot. I feel stupid. Like, I couldn't even get into regular. I don't even know how I passed basic studies. I remember studying, and then, like, they'd give a test. I didn't know one answer, and somehow I passed. Everyone must have been a moron,
Were
too.
you doing the ABACAB thing
I
that
don't know.
Artie described?
No, I wasn't that bad, but just about. I didn't even have enough brains to do ABACAB. ABACAB. Multiple choice. By the way, someone wrote me a note. ABACAB, the reason it's called that, the Phil Collins song, is because that's the chord progression in the song, A-B-A-C-A-B.
And there's also another theory, which I think is the correct one. It's about song structure, like verse, chorus, bridge, verse, chorus, bridge. The verse being A, chorus being B.
Why do they call a verse A? Wouldn't you call that a V?
It's just sections. Oh. They call them like sections, I guess.
Do you know the chord progression? Is it A-B-A-C-A-B?
I almost don't think it is, but I could be wrong, too.
It's a shit song, anyway. I mean, really.
No.
It's not, right?
No.
So it must be the A, B, the verse, chorus, bridge thing.
Yeah.
Because I think it's first one B.
Uh-oh, Grandma Caprio's on the phone. Yes, Grandma Caprio.
Howard, it's Grandpa Caprio.
Oh.
Leave it at my boy Artie alone. He don't do the heroin. Not that piece of flour. He think it's a dope.
He's snorting pizza flour.
Yeah,
okay.
He don't know. We say, here, a little heroin for Artie. Make you feel good. Go ahead. He snort that pizza flour, then he eat a meatball sub.
Right. Sonny, you're on the air in Beaumont, Texas.
Hey, now.
Hey, now.
Howard, you're the king.
Thank you.
I saw the Beetlejuice retrospective last night.
On Howard TV. Isn't that killer?
It's a masterpiece, my friend.
Yeah, the Beetlejuice retrospective. It's it's really more about how we have to, if we're doing a bit with Beetlejuice.
How you get it done?
Yeah. It's kind of a new take on things. I know I'm shooting something today for Howard TV. I think we're doing the Bubba wedding special, but I know there's one on there now to satisfy people who want to see.
Well, that's just a daily show.
Yeah. Right. This special they're putting together is going to be monster. I know, like, Beth's coming in to tape something, and anyone who was there is taping interviews. It's going to be pretty good. So that's going to be happening, I don't know, probably next month, okay?
I love it.
All right, cool.
Hey, Howard.
Yo.
You're the king, but you haven't really conquered the world of DVD yet. I was wondering if you had any interest in doing that.
I don't care about it. The only thing I might even care about doing that's left for me to do is maybe do another film.
Yeah.
I was talking to my agent last night. There's some guy who...
Joey.
What?
Ramon?
Okay, thank you. I was talking to my agent last night, and he was saying that I've been getting a lot of film offers lately.
Oh, yeah?
And he says, in all the years since Private Parts, how many films do you think you've read? How many scripts? I said, I don't know, maybe 100. He goes, has there been one good one? I go, no.
Wow. Well, there was that one you almost did.
Well, I was going to make a film. I wanted to work with that director. What's the guy's name?
I don't know.
Barry Levinson?
Barry Levinson. He approached me to be Man of the Year, which was the Robin Williams
Oh,
film.
no. I'm talking about the one with Melanie Griffith.
Yeah, I was going to do that. That was a little supporting role that I was going to play, because I was jonesing to be in a movie. I loved it. I loved the whole experience. And I was going to play a record producer who was sort of out of control.
But, you know, you thought that was a decent script, right?
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't great, but I thought, you know what, I won't get blamed if the film blows.
I see.
It was just like a small part. That was my plan. And then somehow whoever was putting that thing together fucked up or whatever. I don't even know what the hell happened.
Right, it just went away.
Yeah, I just know they tied me up. And then, you know, then I was really gonna do this. Just as we were coming over to Sirius, I was really thinking of doing that film with Barry Levinson, and I felt the film still needed a rewrite or two. And I had some ideas to pump that film up, and Barry would have been a cool guy to work with. I mean, that guy's made every great fucking movie on the planet, and he's a cool guy, and I met with him a couple of times, and we were vibing, but it just happened at the wrong time. I was coming over here, and I said I owe it to the fans to put my energy into this, full energy, because this was huge coming over here. I had to promote, had to get the channel set up, had a whole bunch of things to get going. And I asked him if I could have some time, maybe a couple of months before we'd start shooting, and it didn't go with his schedule. He wanted to start shooting right away.
I see.
And I was for, like, sitting and working on that script and making it better. But
he was ready to go.
Yeah, he felt the script was ready.
He thought it was done.
Yeah. And that's cool. So they had Robin Williams in the back pocket, so I said, okay. I said, I don't think the film will be as strong with Robin Williams, but you guys go ahead and do your thing.
You got to do what you got to do.
You got to do your thing. You know, it's hard to say no. That's my biggest problem in life, and I don't know if other people have this problem to the extent that I do. I'm one of those guys who wants to grab everything. I just love, you know, like, I love the announcement. I don't like doing the work. I like the announcement. I go,
yeah, to make it look like things are going on. You'd rather have just announcements.
Yeah, I love announcements. I like the idea that in the newspaper would say Howard Stern is shooting a movie with Barry Levinson just would make me shoot my load in my pants. The actual having to go make the movie and sit and bitch about what's not right in the script and all that other shit with all my bullshit integrity, that sounds like a nuisance.
Well, see, that's most of Hollywood, though. You always just keep announcing things.
Yeah. But Adam, my agent was talking to me about there was a bunch of movie things coming in, and I would like to make another movie. I would like to do that, but damn, you don't have any life.
I was going to say, how are you going to do it now? I mean, you're running these 2 channels.
Well, Tim's got that under control. I mean, I really have.
You're in an awful lot of meetings.
Yeah, Tim hocks me in China, but he really doesn't need to. Like, he called me yesterday. He goes, Howard, it's Tim. I go, yeah, Tim, what's up? I haven't heard from you in a while, and I get nervous when I don't speak to you. Something's wrong. I know you're mad at me.
What?
So I go, Tim, what the fuck are you talking about? I said, you're going to hear from me when something's going bad. I said, everything's going great. I'm nervous. I'm nervous when I don't hear from you.
Wow.
I said, well, stop being so fucking nervous.
So now you got to call him every day so he knows
you're not, I don't. Now I'm
upset with him?
Now I'm not going to talk to him for a year. He's got that whole thing under control. He's good.
All right, because that's what I thought you were having tons and tons and tons of meetings.
Now, he deals with Bubba. He deals with Pharrell. He deals with all the, David Height and his whole crew.
Mm-hmm.
David, by the way, put together a cool Master Tape Theater poster that's hanging in my bathroom. It's really cool.
I saw something the other day, and I guess somebody was just looking at it. They weren't really showing it. But
Yeah,
I was
it's
like,
funny.
Oh, that's a Master Tape Theater poster.
I went to write David a note, but I don't even know how to get in touch with him. I don't know his email. I don't know anything. But Tim runs the whole channels. I have nothing to do with it.
All right. I thought you were, you say you never get home until like 5 or 6 o'clock at night.
No, but I'm running around. There's always something going on, but it's not, it's big picture kind of stuff.
Whatever that means.
I'm not in the nitty gritty.
Oh, but you're still, all right, never mind. Just do whatever you want to do. You have time to do a movie.
Things sound good, right?
That's all.
I really actually don't.
Was trying to determine.
Yeah, you know me, but that'll be me. I'll be miserable. I'll get myself involved in some film, and I'll, be miserable and angry. Yeah. But it's so cool doing those movies, the way they treat you.
Oh, that's the best.
Yeah. You'd think that you just invented the cure for cancer, the way they treat you on a set of a movie.
John Bon Jovi is a rock star.
And he can't get enough of that.
You know, after we had done Private Parts, I remember seeing him somewhere, and he goes, isn't it the greatest thing to do a movie?
Yeah.
Everybody loves being in a movie.
Well, now you know why those kids are crying when, you know, they can't get apart and breaking down and, you know. I mean, it's why do you think every hot chick in the world wants to be an actress?
Yeah, well, they don't even know what it's going to be like if they've never done it before.
Right.
It's heaven.
Yeah, it's good, man. And I don't mean some bullshit dinner theater. I'm talking about when you get to do a movie for a major studio, Paramount or Fox, you know, New Line, one of those.
No, none of these indie films that they make for $35,000.
You know, the Weinstein Company, any of these good film companies, man, it's great.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, Steven Spielberg's.
Yeah, whatever they call
And they're
that.
impossible. The women have nervous breakdowns, actresses, when they can't be a leading lady anymore.
Well, that's why, you know, in fact, Rupert Everett, who is that gay actor, he's actually an actor who happens to be gay.
Me being like 𝗛cie𝘄𝗿𝗱. Let's go see Mike. Let's see Mike. What is this stuff? Live Back His Future. Let's go back and talk to Evander Holyfield about the ear bite. Let's go hang out in Brownsville. Let's see your friends in Brownsville. Let's watch Mike in his prison coop in Brownsville with his friends.
I mean, that's interesting because you got an interesting life. Yeah. You do go and visit Evander Holyfield?
Yes.
And that's cool?
Well,
I don't know how he forgives you for biting his ear. I do not get it. That's forgiveness.
Well, I like that because he's a good Christian man and everything. And he forgives me. And I forgave him, too, for busting my head with his head, too. So it's a double whammy, of course.
Well, that's right, because he headbutted you in that fight.
Pretty much, yeah.
But the ref said at the time, and I mean, take it for what it's worth, he said that the headbutt was purely accidental.
Well, of course, if you watch the show, maybe the first one was, but not the other 10 or 15.
Right. So he deserved it.
Well,
you have no regrets. Did you ever apologize to him?
Absolutely, I have regrets. No doubt about that. I have regrets.
Did you apologize to Evander?
Big time, yes.
Oh, you did. What do you say? Where do you go to apologize to him?
This guy's such a simple guy, such a beautiful person, man. He's just, man, he's a very special person. I know people don't see that because of the introvert. He's such an introvert, but he's just such a special person.
Yeah, I interviewed him once. He was a pretty quiet guy.
Nah, he's a good guy. If you have to spend time with him, he's a really good man.
Yeah, what's he do now?
Well, he sells hot sauce, barbecue sauce, I believe.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Does he have any money, or did he blow through it?
I have no idea.
You know everything. You're such a yenta.
They say he does it. What the hell is a yenta? That means nigger. That sounds like a nigger.
No. A yenta is a guy who loves to gossip and find out what's going on, especially with other fighters.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, so you know if he has money. You know you do.
Well.
Did Evander blow through his dough?
I don't know. They said he filed for bankruptcy.
There you go.
I don't know.
And he has lots of kids. He's got more kids than you.
Yes, he does. He had a lot of fun, too, huh? He had a lot of fun with that money.
Did you have fun with your money? Did you have fun with your money?
Whenever I had a chance to, yeah.
You know, the common joke is when you were at one point when you were, you know, living in Vegas and you had the tiger, the pet tiger and all that, people said you used to, you know, you admitted that you slept with the tiger, which is unbelievable to me. And the joke is people were worried for the tiger that you would hurt the tiger because you're so fierce and you're such an intense guy. But the thing is that when I think of the lifestyle with the big houses and the tigers and the, you know, just to feed a tiger is a fortune.
Yes, it is.
Giving away cars to cops and stuff. It's so much money, so much
Don't forget my... God forbid, don't forget my girlfriends, you know. My friends try to give me, this is so interesting. My friends tell me, hey, Mike, you don't even need no more girls. You're in the Hall of Fame for girls. Yeah, I'm in the Hall of Fame for fucking shameless hoes. That's what I'm in the Hall of Fame of.
You fucked like a champ, though, didn't you?
I don't know about all that stuff.
I heard some famous quote from you. That,
No way.
You said something about fucking women like grapes. What the hell was that quote? But what was the quote?
I don't know.
There was a,
that was a long time ago.
I had it somewhere.
I thought I was a stroke master, but now
you were a stroke master. In fact,
no more, dude.
You said that
I wouldn't even show it to anybody no more.
No, huh?
Yeah, you know, not the same, dude.
What do you think of these guys on social media showing their dicks and pictures of all this stuff? And, you know, it's just wild, right? What's going on?
Some people can
You would never do that. Were you ever taking pictures?
Did you ever take pictures of it? Did you ever take a sex video? Did you ever do anything?
Oh, man, that's so cool. It's doing that stuff.
I mean, because you're in shape. You have no problem.
If you're in good shape, yeah. If I'm in good shape, I would love to. Yeah,
But you have not. You never made a sex video?
Absolutely. Especially
you
when
did.
I'm in good shape and stuff.
Do you have any of
never
those?
come out.
No.
What did you do with them? I mean, because weren't you nervous they would come out, or you don't give a shit? Unbelievable. God. How much pussy? Have you ever counted the amount of women that you've had in your life?
No, I don't know how. I didn't have many. No.
Is it a waste of time? What would you tell a young boxer out there if he was looking for advice, and he go, "Hey, Mike, I just want to get famous and fuck all these girls"? What would you say to him?
I wouldn't say anything.
You wouldn't give advice?
No, you just have to go and follow his own code.
But you know as well as I do, at the end of that road,
it'll be a really empty, lonely night.
Right. But guys still want that, right? That's the macho thing.
Well, we don't understand in life. We believe as many women that we conquered, it makes us so much. It just makes us big people, but it actually takes us so much away from us.
It does.
It really takes so much away. You become none and void. You don't become interested no more. Too many people had you. You've been tossed around too much.
Well, you're allowing people to use you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Emotionally, physically.
And that's why I think you're so angry, because people used you your whole life. For their purposes, they used you, and they didn't really love you unconditionally.
Well, I've used a lot of people, too, so I can't use the sorry for myself card. I would love to use that card. It's not gonna work well, because I did a lot of using and abusing, too, so...
Isn't it amazing how women will just fuck you if you're famous? It is just crazy.
I feel so disgusting. How can somebody fuck me? I say sometimes to myself, oh my God. Oh, it's so disgusting. I was telling them, hey, I got a disease. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, don't worry about
it. Oh my God, are you kidding?
I got a disease. It's okay. It's okay.
I got a badass sore on my ass.
What is this? Are you a doctor? What is this right here? It's okay.
Doesn't matter. You're Mike Tyson.
Oh, man.
It's crazy, right?
Oh, being Mike Tyson again, we got to talk about my stuff.
All right. Okay, so being Mike Tyson, where you actually go and you hang out with Evander Holyfield.
Yeah, I played chess with Muhammad Ali. No, checkers. I'm sorry, checkers.
Checkers.
Checkers with Muhammad Ali?
And he wins, believe it or not.
Yeah.
And I don't let him win, but he wins.
Do you get sad when you hang out with Muhammad Ali?
No, I'm just...
Oh, come on.
No, I'm serious. No,
but how can you not be sad? I mean, this is a guy who was not only in terms of his his oratory and all of his skills and the. I think you see the guy. He's like locked in a shell.
How old is Ali now? What is he? 60 what?
How old, Robin? You would know.
Probably 68, 69.
68, 69. When we reach his age, we don't know what we're going to be like when we reach
No, but he's been suffering for a long time.
Well, listen, we don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I might get hit by a car tomorrow. Something might fall on your head. I'm just happy to be in his presence.
Right.
That's all it's about.
But you don't get sad?
No.
I would think you would be.
No. At one time I was. But who am I to get sad at him? This man had a magnificent life, a magnificent career.
Does he have a magnificent life? What does he do now?
Whatever he wants.
Yeah.
Whatever he wants.
You go to his house and you play checkers.
I went to his house on that occasion and we hung out and he plays checkers.
Were you able to communicate with him?
Yes.
And what did he talk to you? Did he say, hey, Mike, you got to calm down or something?
No, he doesn't talk nothing about that, no.
What does he talk about? Religion?
Sam Cooke, Elvis Presley.
Oh, really?
Those are his boys when he was younger. So he reads about them, and he always reads about them. He's
still religious? Are you still religious?
I believe.
But, I mean, you went...
Are you a Muslim?
When you were in prison...
Yeah, I'm always been a Muslim.
You converted to being a Muslim in prison,
no,
right?
I've always been a Muslim. Prison just took the credit for it.
Well, you said you were the most comfortable in your life being in prison when you got locked up. You were comfortable.
Pretty much.
I think you liked it because, you just kind of read, you did your thing.
I did whatever I want.
The prisoners were kind to you.
Yeah, it was good. I ate what I want. I had a girlfriend there. She was great. And
the prison woman.
Yeah.
I can't believe you were fucking a prison guard. That's so fucking unbelievable. Unbelievable. And I like that you broke.
A counselor or something.
And I like that you broke up with her while you were in prison.
Well, I had to break up with her because somebody found out, and so I didn't want to get in trouble. So.
Well, if they found out that you were fucking the guard, the weird thing is you would have gotten more time added on.
That's what the internal affair guy was telling me, and I was nervous about that situation.
Can you imagine, like, you're in prison?
And she got pregnant too, believe it or not. She got pregnant. And my friend took her to get an abortion.
No kidding.
Wow.
Why didn't she have Mike Tyson's baby?
Because she would have been in a lot of trouble. She'd have probably been in jail herself.
But isn't there more money in having Mike Tyson's baby and, getting a payday on that?
I don't know.
After doing time?
I think she was just a beautiful person, and I don't think that's what she was really about.
Is she still a prison guard, do you know?
I don't believe so, no.
All right, get the fuck out of that business. That's a tough-ass business.
You don't stay in touch.
No way. My wife wouldn't allow it.
And is that still the biggest thing that irks the shit out of you in your life, the whole Desiree Washington thing? Does that still, like, fucking drive you crazy?
No, it used to, but now when I did my book again, then I started thinking about it again. I said, I would like to do something really interesting about this.
Have you ever run into her?
No, I would never run. She doesn't go any place I would go.
Yeah, right. I mean, she basically accused you of rape, and you've said all along, I will never apologize to her because I did not rape her. You've said that. But how do you ever fucking prove that you're telling the truth?
And it's a difference of opinion.
That would drive me insane.
Well, you're already insane, Howard.
I know, but let's say listen, as you say, listen, it was consensual sex. And you even got out of prison. You wisely said, from now on, when I have sex, I'm going to videotape this fucking sex because I got to make sure I'm never accused again. You don't want to give up your sex life.
You know what, Howard? When it really comes down to it, right, fuck those people. And fuck people that think that I've committed that crime. Fuck them in their motherfucking ass. They won't even come to my face. If they could just come to my face and tell me what they think about it, I would respect. I won't even respect. They don't even have the nuts to come to my face and say, you did that and fuck you, and deal with whatever happens after that, the recoil after that. You know, so how am I going to respect them? They don't respect themselves. They don't really believe that because they really believe that I will be getting the hate stuff.
Those people will not come up to your face and say it. They'll say it on Twitter. They'll say it everywhere else. But they ain't coming up to your face because they're scared shitless of you.
Well, listen, that's what we live in. We live in this world, a scared, frightened, pathetic, hate-monger world in America. That's all it is. We think this is the greatest country in the world. No, it's not the greatest country in the world. You know, we're getting friendly fire. People are getting killed by their own... on their own side. Our guys are shooting our own guys in the army. You know,
were you surprised that in Syria we were so quick to go bomb?
Hell yeah. You know, of course you want to go. They want to make money for their friends. They want to go over there, conquer these guys, take all their money, take all their oil, whatever they got to process, and take it. Because you hear Kerry say, well, we're not going for really a war. We're going to go for a little it's going to be a little strike, nothing big.
Right.
But listen, we have to learn our lesson, right? There's don't ever believe there's anything easy about war. Nothing's going to be simple and easy about war.
Like you drop a bomb and then you walk away.
And people die. Right. So what's that mean? We're going to just kill a few people and that's it. Not a lot of people. That's ridiculous.
So what were you thinking with Syria when you saw these kids getting gassed and stuff? Like, we can't go in. In other words, we can't be the police of the world and we can't just bomb everyone.
No, we can't defend those people. If these people like the Syrian army, for instance, who is Russia going to tell us what to do? How are the Russian people going to tell us what to do? Right. So we're going to go in there, right, and they say, all right, we're not going to use they already gassed people. Somebody got to pay for the people that already got gassed. So we're not going to do it no more. Here's our gas weapons. Now we're going to put them on the table and put them away. No, but people got gassed already. What are we going to do about that? Somebody has to pay for the people that got gassed already.
Well, how do you do that?
Hey, we don't do it.
We don't.
We don't.
Can't get involved.
Because they're not going to get involved.
Were we right to go to Afghanistan, though, after the World Trade Center?
Hey, listen, man, we can do whatever we want to do.
We do.
America.
Howard, I can't believe you're asking Mike Tyson.
We can do what we want to do.
Mike knows something. What do you mean? Why can't Mike ask Mike?
We want to do.
Nobody would ever imagine.
We can do whatever we want to do. We're Americans.
Robin, wait a second. What's wrong with asking Mike Tyson what to do? Everybody's got an opinion.
You're asking, because I'm sitting there thinking about Dennis Rodman.
What do you think about
Dennis Rodman diplomacy?
Dennis Rodman.
And now you're asking Mike Tyson questions about
Dennis Rodman
world
brought
events.
up Mike Tyson the other day. Dennis Rodman had a press conference. He went to Korea. He was meeting with
we shouldn't go to Korea.
Right.
We shouldn't go over there.
You disagree with Rodman going there?
We shouldn't go over there.
I agree with you. I think that little fucker who runs that place got it from his dad. He's enslaving his people. It's a country full of slaves who have no freedom whatsoever. And when Rodman goes over there, he's like kind of saying, hey, I condone this kind of thing.
Guy's not so bad.
But Dennis feels he's doing something good. He's opening up relations, and he said, how come me, not Mike Tyson? That's what he said.
I don't know. I don't want to go over there.
You're not going to North Korea?
No, I don't want to do that.
Shit, I'm not leaving my house. What do you think of that? Yeah, I don't want to do it either.
Why don't we go over to Syria? We do anything else we want.
Well, maybe.
What I don't agree is, how could Russia tell us what to do?
Well, Russia's...
Well, the reason we're not going over to Syria is because we learned our lesson in Iraq.
What happened in Iraq?
That's in Iraq, we removed the dictator, and then it became our problem.
Right. That's it.
All right, so
there's your answer.
All right, I know, Robin. Now I have nothing else to say. I'm no longer politically involved.
You shut up, Mike.
Yes, right. But I'm sure we took some goodies before we got rid of the dictator, too. I'm sure we got some.
Hey, I'll tell you one thing. I didn't get any of the goodies.
I know, but you know what happened over there, so it looks as if you may have got something.
But my point is, the rest of us aren't going along with it anymore. We don't get any of the goodies.
I'd love to see a fight between Mike Tyson and Putin, that guy from Russia. I'd love to see you take him on.
Well, Putin's only 5 foot tall. How am I fight
fucking
this
what? He's in shape. The guy does work out. I'd love for you to box him.
I don't want to box Putin.
Would you ever in your life want to, like, if somebody said to you, I'm going to give you $1 billion, would you ever go in the ring again?
I'll never fight again.
You never will?
I won't fight again.
You don't think you'd have the...
I'm just not that person anymore.
Wow.
Not that
See, I think somewhere in there, Iron Mike Tyson exists.
No.
You know?
Not in there no more. Only maybe if my children and family's involved with something. Other than that, I'm not going to do that anymore. I got mad. I was going to get mad at this woman over $15,000. I thought she was going to try to bewilder me, be slick for $15,000. I was like, I will kill you, give me my money, you fucking bitch.
When was this? In China?
No. The other day, some meet and greet I was at.
And they owed you $15,000.
Give me my money, I'm going to fucking kill you, bitch.
So the inner Mike came out.
Yeah.
The evil Mike. But that's everybody, Mike. You think you're so different? Everybody gets pissed off.
No, but listen, the world treats me different when I get pissed off. That's the only thing that's different.
You have to watch yourself.
Don't get pissed off, he's a crazy nigger. Oh, no.
Did she give you the money?
Yes, she did.
She did. Yeah. So getting crazy gets you what you want, doesn't it? Yeah. Wow, who the fuck is the woman that wouldn't give you the 15 grand? She's a brave woman.
She wasn't that brave. Once I confronted her, of course.
I tell you, you got something in your life that I'll never... I wish I knew what it was like to take my fist and knock a motherfucker out. I don't know that. I don't have the power.
Oh, that's a scary feeling because, you know, sometimes they don't get up. And you're like, oh, is he dead?
Who gives a shit? It must be great to be that masculine. I mean, seriously, don't you think back at some point in the world, you would have been a world conqueror, like Genghis Khan or something. You know what I mean? The way you could knock motherfuckers out.
I never want to live that life again. Oh, shit. I never want to live that life again.
If I could do what you did.
I do it too good. That's why I get punished for it. I used to do it too good, Howard.
I think being world heavyweight champion is one of the greatest experiences because, number one, there's no team. It's you. You did it. No one else. There's no team behind you. And then like a football player or basketball player or any of this bullshit.
Got to share the wealth.
Man, oh, man. Mano a mano.
When I was champion, the world was so jealous. People were so jealous.
Fuck yeah.
They were so fucking jealous. God, let me stop.
No, because you were a real man.
They were so jealous.
Because you could do it.
They were so jealous.
Of course they're jealous.
Let's talk more about what I got going on over there.
All right. If you want to talk about this bullshit, I'm talking about knocking a motherfucker out.
Knock a dick in the dirt.
All right, here we go. So we will get into your life, and we'll know what it's like to be Mike Tyson. Nothing was held back. Did you ever, during the taping of the show, say, hey, don't air that?
I forgot what it was. I'm sure I did.
Right. Mike's memoir, Undisputed Truth. Now, I'm going to read that. I don't read a lot of books. I love not to know. I can't read. It just bores the shit.
I love not to know. Oh, my God.
It just annoys the shit out of me, all that reading. But I'll read your book. Will I learn something new in this book?
I don't know. Maybe.
Will you list all the pussy you got?
No,
that'd be like 100 pages.
I'll list all my diseases I received. You know.
What diseases did you receive?
I don't know. You'll read the book and find out.
Did you have to go on tetracycline and?
Ooh, yeah, that's that real super stuff, right? Yeah, that's that stuff.
You got what? Did you get? You got
crabs, herpes. What?
I know that crabs before, but check it out. Dog.
Did you get herpes?
No, you got to check out the book. Check out the book.
Well, give me a taste. Did you get the herpes?
No, you check the book out in the book.
Mike, did you get the herpes?
No. Robin didn't tell you?
No.
All right, check the book out, nigga. Check the book out. You better watch that. You don't have no stuff you say you've been with.
Did you ever get
Did you use a rubber?
You slept with Mike Tyson, Howard.
Yeah, that's right, Howard.
You know what? I consider that an honor. And I didn't say I slept with anybody. I just said we went out on a date. That's all.
You did say that, Howard.
Did I? Well, I don't
just
know.
Now you said
I think
that.
you're very nice. Did you ever fuck ugly girls just for the hell of it? Like, did you ever say, you know, I'm getting all this top pussy in the planet? Did you ever say, you know what, I'm going to fuck a fat chick like the old days?
Let me see. Well, you know, if you're, how am I say this? Oh, I better not say this.
No, say it.
No,
I want to know. What do you mean how I say this? What?
Sometimes my criteria is just
say?
breathing.
Right.
You know?
Sometimes that's fun.
Sometimes it's just breathing.
Robin, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Howard.
Are you implying that sometimes you had sex with people who were not breathing? No.
Well, after I finished, they weren't breathing. After I finished, they weren't breathing. But...
I would imagine making love to you for a woman is a lot to handle. I really would.
Say what?
I would imagine for a woman to make love to you is a lot to handle because you're so masculine that you could, and the way you could, you're so powerful that you could almost break them in half. I'm being serious.
Listen, there's nothing they can't handle, man.
You were gentle.
I guess sometimes.
Yes.
I don't know. It depends on what's your criteria.
You would never
Did you ever inquire as to how well he's endowed?
Who, Mike? Mike, how many inches are you?
Small, very
are
small,
you?
Very small.
Is that true?
Very. Robin didn't tell you.
I wonder if you're smaller than me. Like, just when I'm, like, flaccid, I'm like an inch. Well, I'm not kidding. 1 inch, like a little button.
Golly.
And I imagine with you women, because you're such a physical specimen, Women must have been waiting for like a big schlong to come right out of those pants. And then they were probably like, you know.
Get them drunk and...
Wow. How many inches are you hard?
I'm very small, Howard.
Are you 6?
I'm very small.
Smaller than 6?
Smaller than 2.
No, come on. Stop it. When you're hard, how many inches are you?
No.
Mike, tell me.
Somebody got to suck it and make it grow. I don't know how.
When it grows to its fullest. And don't tell me you haven't measured.
No.
You've never measured your dick?
I have to measure. You would like to measure it, Howard?
I'll measure it. Take it out.
You would,
I'll measure that motherfucker right now.
Suck it, Howard.
It's like you're crazy.
Right.
I'll make out with you, but I'm not sucking your dick.
You're sick, Howard. That's good. That's good. I like Howard so much.
All right, all right. Well, someone come in and make it grow, and let's measure Mike right now. All right. Mike's memoir, Undisputed Truth, co-written with Ratso, my boy.
Ratso, he did your book as well.
He certainly did both books.
Yes.
And he's a terrific guy, right?
Oh, the best.
And did he have to sit there and interview you and draw you out and this kind of thing?
Well, he's supposed to do it in, what, 07, 08?
Right.
And that was during my cocaine days and stuff and drinking days, so that never happened.
Never happened.
So once I got stable, we did it again. We did it again, Howard.
You did.
We
Good.
did it again. We did it.
And Ratso is well hung or no?
I have no idea.
No idea. I never found out.
I'm sure you know that.
No.
You know, Howard.
I do not want to see him
You
naked.
know that, Howard.
I draw the...
All my friends think he's Ron Jeremy. Right? All my friends think, that's Ronnie, Ronnie.
Hey, do you hang out with Jay-Z?
No.
You do not?
No.
Okay.
Jay-Z's an elite. He's a big-time guy. He ain't gonna hang out with me. Guys
Why do you act like you're nobody?
I'm a little small guy.
No,
Don't have
come
no
on.
fucking money and shit.
Yeah, those guys got major money, Jay-Z and Beyonce.
I got no money.
He's got about $750 million.
What's that like?
What's that like? You had that. You had to go fucking give your car to the cops.
I know, but it's just a car.
Yeah, but you did a lot. God only knows what you did with that money.
God.
Good Lord.
God.
It must have been fun hanging around with you.
Mm-hmm.
Were you like Elvis, like giving gifts to people? Like, hey, man, here's a car, here's a... Yeah.
How big was the entourage?
Yeah. Oh. How many people in that entourage?
Comes and goes. Depends. 40 today, 65 tomorrow.
Unbelievable.
18 today, 95 tomorrow.
And where are they all now?
Hey, I have no idea.
Exactly.
They're spending the money I gave them, so they probably...
Got a point there. Look for Mike's HBO special, Undisputed Truth, out later this year. That's your one-man show?
Yes. We're doing that again. Yes, we're doing another. And plus, I got it on HBO. Yeah, you said that, huh?
Yeah, HBO special.
The long trip.
Yeah. How many? You don't know how many hours you were on the plane for China?
Well, I don't know, maybe 15 there, 15 back.
Is that a private jet?
Oh, no, I don't do private. Only rich people got private jets, and I'm not rich anymore.
No, but I'm saying...
No, I'm doing the long haul with the whole passenger, the whole 70 people or 600 people, whatever it is.
When you're on the plane with 70 people, and you're Mike Tyson, you're one of the most famous people in the world, do they drive you nuts? Do they come up, autographs, whole thing? Or do they leave you alone?
You know, yeah, that's what happens. Yeah, that's cool stuff.
Whatever happens on the plane.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah.
I just, being on a private plane doing that would drive me nuts, being by myself.
You'd rather be on a
Yes,
commercial
100%.
flight.
Being by myself would be nuts.
All right, listen, Mike, thank you so much.
It's always a pleasure, brother.
And pleasure. And we learned many things today. We learned you went to China, but we don't know why.
Yeah.
You're promoting something. You screamed at some woman and she gave you $15,000.
Well, because she's supposed to give me 30, but she gave me 15, but I wanted the other 15, and she didn't give it to me, so I had to yell at her and scream and talk about the killer and the badass Tyson and all that stuff. But I got the money.
Yeah, you got to bring that out once in a while.
Every now and then it's
Don't
good.
tell me that's not bad to bring out. And we learned you're now sober 33 days.
33
days.
33 days.
That's good. All right. Listen. That's it.
I'm listening to you, brother. I'm listening to you. Notice as you get older, the fro is getting thinner.
Who is mine?
Yours, yes.
I got a thick head of hair. What the fuck are you talking about?
No, it's thinner than that. You used to have
Bullshit.
the bush.
Well, I cut it.
You
I
in denial? Are you in denial, brother? You ain't in denial.
I'm not in denial. My fucking hair is thick and and I don't dye my hair. There's no, and I'm an older guy.
But it used to be
I'm
the
older
bush.
than you.
It used to be the super bush, dude.
Well, I had long hair, yeah. But
I can see the difference.
He cut it when he got it.
I cut it.
You got offended when I said that.
That's right. Don't talk about my bush.
Okay, I'll
put up with anything, but not that.
Bush.
All right, look.
Who do you have next? Who was the guy?
Mel B. You know Mel B from the Spice Girls?
Yes, Mel B.
Yeah, I work with her on America's Got Talent.
What's that all about? That's pretty awesome, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Pretty awesome.
Big finals this week. You should come by. Watch it.
Who's in the final?
6 people. Radio City Music Hall.
It's going to be hard to get away from the kids and wife.
Bring the kids. Kids love that show.
This is a great show for them.
I'd like to do that then.
Yeah, do it.
When can I do that?
Do it tonight. We're on tonight.
Well, I have my wife. I'll bring my wife tonight.
Bring her out. Tell her to wear something hot.
Okay.
I've seen your wife. She's pretty hot.
All right. I don't know. I'll do that.
I'll take a look at
The hot wife. The hot wife.
Yeah, we'll party with her. That'll be fun.
The hot wife. She's not that going anything from hot.
I've seen your wife. She's hot.
I saw your old wife. I haven't seen your new wife. I saw your new girlfriend.
I have a wife. I don't have a girlfriend.
What girlfriend?
I have a wife. I've been married for like years.
But she was your girlfriend.
Well, of course. She was my girlfriend first, and then I got married.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
You could just marry her.
What do you mean how I feel about it?
That's so awesome. But don't you think your first wife was with you when you were broke, right?
That's right, of course. That's right.
Did you ever think, wow, I think I deserve a better wife because I have more money, and now I don't like my wife
money,
no
listen,
more?
there are people who have no money and they get divorced. It's not a question of money.
No, don't get serious now.
No, I'm being serious with you.
I know, don't
You're
get
trying to
serious.
engage
Don't
me
get
in some
serious.
kind of
Don't get
conversation.
Where are the jokes? Where are the jokes?
Yeah, where's the
shit.
funny ha-ha, Mike Tyson?
Yeah, I'm trying to learn from
I'm
you.
not coming over your house.
Come on.
You're no fun, man. You know what? I like you better when you're drinking.
Oh, no.
No You better calm down. Insulting my hair, my wife.
I'm not insulting your wife.
I know. No, you're a good man.
I'm insulting your wife.
All right, listen, we had fun. Now the fun's
Always.
over.
Oh,
now
no.
go get some sleep.
Oh, no.
That's
Who's
what
the guy that was on Ritalin? That was before me. The guy that was on the show.
Oh, J.D.?
J.D., he was,
Oh, no, the kid on the phone? Hansy?
Yes.
Yeah. He's not on
Illuminati
Ritalin.
guy, the Illuminati guy.
Yeah. You're in the Illuminati, right?
We
Well, you're famous
They ain't
and
letting no
rich.
black motherfuckers in no Illuminati. No black. I don't care how famous or rich you ain't no nigga in Illuminati.
You're not really black.
Who said you're black? You're hardly black.
Yes, I am.
Nah, come on.
Black, broke, and ugly.
You ever go to Africa?
Yes, I've been there.
You done the whole pilgrimage thing?
No, I didn't. I've been to Mecca, but I've been to South Africa as well.
Yeah. Did you meet Mandela?
Well, I met Winnie Mandela.
Oh, but you didn't meet the Mandela.
Nah, I'm not that cool.
No, you're not. I thought you were.
No. You gotta be the right people. This is all about the right people at the right time. I'm not the right guy to be seen with that guy.
And do the African people, do they accept you, or are they like, those American blacks, they're not African?
Man, they were talking about me like a dog in the paper. They talked about me like a dog. They talked about me like a dog.
They look down on you.
Well, I'm not. They talked about me like a dog in the paper in South Africa. That's all I know.
Did they?
Really bad, Howard.
So you must have bummed out on that.
Really bad.
Because you probably went, hey, I'm here with my people.
No, my people are my friends. Black, white, candy stripes. If you're my friend, you're my friend. You're my people.
Did you ever trace your roots back to Africa, like with tribe and everything?
No.
Nothing?
No.
That's what Robin is a great warrior in Africa.
She's from...
yeah, right.
from the 𝗏𝗵cie tribe. The 𝗏𝗵cie tribe, right? The 𝗏𝗵cie. The 𝗏𝗵cie tribe.
I always say my family were slow runners.
That's right.
And that's why I'm here.
All right,
listen. Nice seeing you, Robin. You look great.
Thank you, Mike. It's good to see you.
Thanks, Mike.
Thank you, brother.
All right, we'll be back right after these words.
Hi, Mr. Tyson. Do you think you intimidate him somewhat?
I hope not. I really hope not.
Because when he talks about sex with you, and then you seem to get like a look in your eye like, don't go there, or tread lightly.
That's not true at all. I like to chart those waters with Howard.
Now, what is it about Howard that you like?
Just the sincerity, honestness. And I hope he never feels that I'm intimidating and stuff, because those days are really gone, really.
Now, is this the kind of show that you like to be on, where you could sit and relax and just be yourself?
Say what I want to say without being judged. But anyway, I'm still going to be judged, but I still enjoy being on the show, yes.
All right, thanks a lot for coming down.
Hey, it's my pleasure.
Thank you.
This is the best of the wrap-up show. A recap and behind-the-scenes look with John High and Gary Dell'Abate. The best of the wrap-up show begins now.
Hey, it's Sal Governale.
And Richard Christie.
And on Monday's wrap-up show, we discussed 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿 going on Richard Christie's face.
And I discussed watching Metallica and how awesome that was.
And I discussed hanging out with the Long Island medium's husband, the great Larry Caputo. Very cute guy.
Check it out.
Let's get into the Sal thing. So Sal shows up. Well, forget the Metallica concert. Sal shows up to AGT, and maybe he brought his wife and kids. I'm not really sure. But he shows up with Mr. Long Island Medium.
I think it was just Mr. Long Island Medium. He brought him over to me.
Who apparently is his buddy now. You know, he takes him everywhere.
I had no idea who the guy was, right? So he kept saying, like, the music was loud while at AGT. And he kept yelling something about Jackie's party that we met at Jackie the Joke Man's barbecue. But I didn't remember. Then I saw, like, during the next commercial break, Sal brought him up to meet Howard. Then I saw during the next commercial break, I saw him all by himself talking to Beth. And then I saw Ronnie, like, giving him the bum's rush, like, push out of the way. And I asked Ronnie about it this morning. And he said, yeah, they were back in 10 seconds. The guy's seats were like 50 rows away. I like how to get people out of the shot.
What's going on here, Gary?
He's just a guy from Long Island, just like Sal.
John and I can't figure. I don't know if. Listen, I don't watch the show, and I have nothing against the guy. It's funny because there were 3 women sitting next to me, and when he left, they go, "You don't know who that is?" And I'm like, "No." She goes, "That's a Long Island Psychic's husband." I'm like, "Oh, okay, I didn't know." So I can't figure out if this is like Sal's way of getting like. It's like, okay, if I can hang out with Bruce Springsteen and some of those guys, I'd be all about it. Is this Sal's Bruce Springsteen, or is Sal such a believer of the Long Island Psychic that he loves having access? I can't figure it out.
Well, you're not hanging out with Bruce. You're hanging out with Patty in this situation. So that's the difference there.
Okay.
But I think part of it is...
Patty's put out a couple of records, by the way.
Understood. No slight against her. But I think that Sal has bought into the psychic. I think he believes in it. I think it maybe gets him closer to them. Or maybe there's another takeaway from this that we're not aware of. He's coming down later.
Well, first of all, of course, the only reason the actual Long Island medium wasn't there was because she already know who won. So she didn't need to show up. So he took the husband. So
what channel is that on? Is that TLC or Discovery?
I don't know. I don't watch the
Do you
show.
think that TLC could be paying Sal? Like, is this some weird guerrilla marketing?
That'd be so
where
great.
they say, we'll give you $1 million if you just take him to every event?
Let's ask him. We'll see what he has to say. Patty in Dallas, you're on the wrap-up show. Hi, Patty.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, hi, guys. First of all, excuse me, that Metallica, seriously, I'm 46 years of age, and I was dancing in my garage because I had the car going and the stereo going in the kitchen, and my goodness gracious, how wonderful. But Judy McCarthy, she was pretty cool today, don't you think?
I think she's cool every day. She's my kind of girl.
Gary is definitely biased on this one. She's his pick. She's his.
But I think she. You ask her a question, she gives you an answer. She brought. You could tell she brought her friend in on purpose to talk about hooking up with Jenna Jameson. And she even had a great line. She goes, Howard goes, did you ever see her again? She goes, no, it was a drive-by fingering.
Now joining us on the program are Sal and Richard. Richard, who paid the price of, I can't even begin to define that price, and words do not do it justice. But it was all worth it. I could see he's been glowing all day. One thing after another. You get to sit on the couch. You're talking to the band. You're taking pictures. I
wasn't glowing when Sal was putting his cock cheese on me.
No,
though.
you were throwing up.
Yeah, that was my non-glowing moment of the day.
There was a great moment there, by the way, where these two sort of have their dopey act worked out, and then Sal was going over the line, and it was like Richard's like, okay, that's not the part we rehearsed. You know what I mean? Right. And so you look like you were getting pretty fucking angry.
I was. It was enough because I'm game for doing these crazy stunts and shit. But after a while, my throat was hurting. I was gagging.
I thought I went easy on you.
No,
I could have put in the cheese on the tip of my cock and painted it on your face.
Well,
I did it with my finger.
And I would have puked all over your cock.
That would have been funny.
That's taking it easy on him?
Sure. I could have used my dick as a paintbrush.
See, he doesn't
I did
know
it with
the
my
line.
finger.
That's why I had to push him away.
I used my finger.
Now, everyone was startled by what you had on you today. I mean, tell me the fermenting process, and did you think it was going to get the way it ended up?
Like he's a winemaker or something.
The last 3 days were the worst. That's where it started really building up.
Does it itch for you?
It itches like crazy.
And what do you do?
Nothing. Scratch it. That's pretty much it. Yeah. And thank God it came. I washed it off today.
Don't hand me anything for a month.
No, my hands are clean. It's fine. I didn't even touch it. I kept my pouch sealed for a whole week. I would pinch it in the shower to just, and even at night when I went to bed, I'd make sure I would clamp it up a little bit. Sometimes the cheese would make like a little bit of an adhesive on the foreskin and keep it sealed. It was like a grilled cheese penis.
I love this stunt, and I love that Sal chose it because he had to suffer too. I love that Sal's so happy about it. Meanwhile, he's been in worse misery than me for the last 3 days.
Today was one of those days, I kid you not, where I get my breakfast, I get an omelet for breakfast, and I started to eat it. You started hurling, making those noises.
Yeah.
So I thought if I don't look at the TV, I could just get through it. And then you kept... So I had to push it away. I had to wait till you were done so I could eat breakfast.
There was one part where this bile came out of Richard's mouth, and it got stuck on my finger. So when I reached down for the cheese, a string of spit went from the head of my penis to my finger.
So that's like when a porn star spits on your dick.
It was as close as I'm going to get as a married man.
Richard, was it worth it?
Oh, hell yeah, it was worth it. I would have ate a 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗱 cheesecake, ate a ton of that stuff to be able to get to see Metallica in the studio. It was a dream come true. And then it was so cool. Howard let me sit in for the interview, and the interview was amazing. There was so much stuff that I've read so many books on Metallica. I've kind of, studied their history. I'm fascinated by it, but there was a lot of stuff that Howard asked that had never been asked of them before. And like you were saying, James, really came forth and was very talkative today and revealed a lot of really cool stuff about the band.
Sal, was it worth it for you?
Absolutely. Well, first of all, I got to put a good stunt on the air with Richard, which was great. There was a lot of laughs there. But secondly, with Metallica on top of it, it was just perfect. It was the best of both worlds for the show. That's a dick stunt and Metallica. Who can ask for anything more?
Let's get to the psych.
Yeah, before you... we were talking about your pal, the medium, Mr. Medium.
𝗫𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗱.
All right.
Good man.
Swear on the life of your 3 children.
What's the agenda?
That you're in no way, shape, or form being paid by anybody to talk about them.
I swear on the life of my children, hands up, not crossed, on my family. May God strike me down today. I swear on my dead grandparents. Whatever I need to swear on. Nothing. No.
So what's the
Larry's
obsession?
the furthest thing from that.
He's just a buddy?
Yeah, we become good. First of all, we live in the same neighborhood. Secondly, before he even spoke about, I love the show, The Long Island Medium. And he, coincidentally, is a huge Howard Stern fan. So he's a fan of the show as well. And we have that in common. I love his show. He loves my show, so to speak, the show. And we kicked it off. And I followed him once on Twitter. And he saw that, and he followed me back, and that's when we started DMing.
So what do you guys? Okay, because I've had
we've been to dinner 3 times already.
I've had that where I'm a fan of somebody's show and they're a fan of our show, and sometimes it works out. Sometimes it's like, oh, we're both a fan of each other's shows, and now we have nothing to talk about. So what do you guys do?
I'll tell you. For example, when we got together and we spoke a little bit, he said, why don't, since we live in the same neighborhood, we talked about Italian restaurants. So he turned me on to an Italian place. I turned him on to an Italian place. We went out. Teresa came out with us as well. Teresa, my wife, hit it off about handbags and hair, because Teresa loves that. My wife turned on Teresa to a hairstylist, and they go to the same hairstylist now. So
how long till we see a pink streak in the medium's hair?
I don't know. Oh, God.
With AGT, did you go with the family or did you go just with him?
Well, with AGT, again, he's a big fan. He asked me if he could go, can I get him tickets? And I said, sure. And what happened on that particular day, he was bumped because something happened. And I got him tickets again. He says, would you mind coming with me? He asked me. I said, you know what? Yeah, I'll come with you. He goes, let's make it a father and son's night. So I brought my sons, and Larry brought his son. He brought Larry Jr. with him. So we had a father and son's night for AGT, which he wanted to go see.
Very nice.
And then from Metallica, I invited him. He's a Metallica fan. I said, would you like to come? Now, after AGT, I did get a little worried. When he approached Gary, he approached Beth. He loves Beth. I mean, they have the books and stuff. And I said, listen to me. I'm going to get in trouble here. You can't turn into Stalker Boy. You're my friend. I know you're a celebrity, got a lot of clout or whatever. I go, but you need to lay off of Gary. You need to lay off of Beth. And he goes, I had no idea. I go, well,
I just didn't know who he was. It wasn't that he was stalking me. I just didn't know who he was.
I
he
know,
kept talking about something about Jackie's party. Did I meet him before?
Yes, he used to be a food distributor. So he used to distribute food to Jackie's
I didn't recognize the guy that brought food to Jackie's party 18 years ago. I apologize.
Exactly. Well, that's the thing. Like, look, Larry, the guy's got a heart of gold and his intentions were good, but I don't want him to cross that boundary with my fellow employees. So I said, when we go to Metallica, don't even turn your head and look at Howard. I go, don't even say hello to Gary. If Gary approaches you, you nod your head and you say, okay.
No, we did say hello. That's not even it. It's not that he's a stalker. We just can't figure out your love for him. We can't figure out your love for him.
Gary, I just like that Sal is the one giving him the guidelines.
You know what I was going to say? Sal's giving him the same talk that Gary gave Sal back when Sal pissed off Jon Stewart.
You're telling me not to ask me to come over to my house to watch Survivor and cook burgers?
No. Now that you put it that way. He's a great guy.
Okay, thank you for clearing that up. The other thing that Howard said about you guys early in the show was that everyone at the concert was sort of trying to be noticed instead of, and he accused you of that, Richard, mostly, I think, rather than just enjoying the show. Like you were doing it to draw the attention away from Metallica for some reason. What do you guys have to say?
I go nuts. If you see me at a Coheed and Cambria show, I go insane. Like I can't move my neck the next day after I see a band I love, and that's just what I do. When I go to concerts, I go crazy.
I think the one person that wanted to be noticed was Ralph. Ralph kept hitting us, smacking us, pushing us. At one point, he grabbed my hair, pushed me down, and smacked my face into his crotch. I mean, that's like, ridiculous.
Ask Brian. When we went to Iron Maiden, me and Brian Phelan, I went nuts, right? I played drums on Brian, and we had fun together.
That's our idea of fun. We're not looking to get noticed. We're just jamming out with the band. We have a great time. We're those guys. We're those idiots.
Right.
That's us. But, yeah, Ralph... I don't know. He seemed to be like to me, it seemed like he wanted to make Howard happy, and he kept pushing me. Anytime, I take a pitch, he pushed me. And, he started hitting me.
Why would that make Howard happy?
Just because Howard was laughing at it, I thought he was just trying to, entertain Howard for it. And then Howard left, and it got ridiculous what he was doing. Yeah. And I really almost knocked him out, man. It was really annoying.
A lot of us just couldn't get over the fact that Metallica was, I know you were in there, Richard, but like Metallica's in the studio, like right now. It was one of those, oh my God, I can't believe they're here.
And the more interesting thing is that they played the song. So I like when Howard says, okay, so the song one, who wrote the words, who wrote the lyrics, how did you write the whole thing, and then you can get the whole story, and then they play the song.
I love when James talked about Fade to Black and staying at Metal Joe's house. And, like, I know who Metal Joe is because I read so much about Metallica.
I love that James was surprised that Howard didn't know who Metal Joe was. Who is Metal Joe?
He's a famous guy in the Metallica world, yeah.
Do fans always feel that Metallica is selling out? Howard said it was the Black Album, and Lars was like, no, it goes way back to Ride the Lightning.
Yeah. I mean, they for their time were the fastest and heaviest band, and when they came out with Fade to Black, a lot of fans gave them a hard time, but I love that song, and it didn't really faze me. I was like 10 years old at the time. But
I remember when everybody was up in arms when they cut their hair.
Right.
And they're all like, oh, he cut their hair. They
That's what I
sold
got.
out. It's like, really?
When they cut the hair and did, was it Load and Reload?
Yeah.
They were like, that's a sellout. But I guess, everything's a sellout. I mean, band has to evolve. And I can't believe, like, you're a heavy band. You can't write a softer song. Every rock band's done it.
Yeah, I mean, they progressed, and look where they are. They're the biggest band in the world.
Sal, how would you describe the look on Richard's face when they were performing One?
It was like a Make-A-Wish Foundation found a retard and put him on the couch.
It's so funny that you say that because they kept cutting to Richard, and you did look retarded.
Yeah, you looked retarded.
Because you know what?
No offense, man.
No offense taken.
Your mouth was hanging open, and your head was tilted in a weird way.
Yeah.
And you were just sort of stunned.
I was.
You were welling up, too.
I couldn't believe I was. I was trying not to cry in front of them, but I just couldn't believe. I couldn't take it in. It was everything going on in my head that, wow, Metallica's right here playing one of my favorite songs in the whole world, a song that I've worshipped since I was a kid, and it still freaks me out.
But I don't understand why you tear up over that part. Like, we were talking on the back about One, and I guess in the beginning of the song, it's slow, and then, of course, it kicks in. It's not the song that brings tears to your eyes. Like, why did it make you feel that way?
Because I have a lot of great memories of listening to that song, and like it came out going into high school my freshman year, and I know you just asked this, so I'll start crying again.
No, I did. I really want to know.
But it's just a fucking huge song for me. I remember my buddy Jason getting the cassette, and then I bought the cassette, and we both had the Injustice for All cassette, and we went out camping, and we snuck some beers out there and just listened to that album over and over and over when I'm 14 years old, and it just brings back so many great memories. And I remember watching the video for One with my dad, and like we kind of connected over, just the themes of the video and stuff. So I'm getting emotional now.
Okay, but you didn't say it. I haven't heard your dad part. I heard you told me before about Jason, but why? Like, what with your dad really connected?
I mean, it's a sad song, and it's about a guy that got hurt in war, and my dad was in the Vietnam War, and so and you just see through this song how brutal war can be, and through the video as well, and so all that stuff kind of comes back in my head when I hear that song.
It was definitely emotional for everybody, but you being literally 5 feet away as they're playing that song, I mean, how could you not be overwhelmed?
I know, and it was weird. I wanted to get up and mosh in the little area in front of Howard's desk, but I was like, Howard will get pissed if I do that.
And I know.
Good move, Richard.
Seeing it here is different than seeing it in concert, but I have to say, when they played it the other night at the Apollo, the lighting on that is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
It really adds to the song. It's
the intro,
the whole thing, the lights going off and on,
like kind of like bombs almost going off. Yeah.
And did the gay come out at all for Nothing Else Matters? Or did you like their sort of take on that, how they were joking around about how James was going to sing it to Lars?
I thought that was so great that they had such a good sense of humor about it. Like James said, should I turn and sing to Lars? It really was, I mean, they're the nicest guys, and when you see that they have a great sense of humor, it makes you an even bigger fan of theirs.
I see Scott Salem standing over there. Scott, congratulations. Job well done.
Thank you.
Scott
I can't say it was all me, but it was a team effort.
But isn't it really? I'm not taking anything away from you. I mean, you help facilitate, but isn't it at the end of the day, it's as good as their sound people are? In other words, it's their sound people. You're not really running the sound.
No.
And you're not
Chris-
setting up the mics.
Chris was. I was setting up stuff.
Who ran the board?
Chris Gibbons.
He did?
With assistance from their people.
I thought everybody brings their own people.
They
now to
have
run
their
the-
own people here to help.
But they didn't have their own guy running the board?
No, Chris Gibbons
I'm
was.
surprised. I didn't know that.
I looked over and Scott was air drumming. He was getting into it.
Ed Sandman's awesome, man.
Scott spent a lot of time Sunday working with the crew to make it happen. As a matter of fact, he took it so seriously. Can I say this? This morning he was livid because DePace wanted to move some of the instruments around. And Scott was in the hallway and he was livid and he was screaming about it.
He was saying, hey, you know what? If you want to have things done a certain way, have your guys here on Sunday, which they said they did have two of their guys here.
Yeah, but they weren't here to. They were here to film. They weren't here to.
Right.
They weren't here to, place the equipment where they needed it. We did it the way I did it was I told Metallica, whatever makes you guys the most comfortable, that's what you're going to do, within reason, obviously. So Lars on his way out said he had a present for Richard, and the present to you from Lars is his sticks that he used today.
Shit.
Wow. Come on, cry.
Oh, my God.
Lars stick.
Yeah, Lars stick.
Wow.
Richard, you saw him play with those sticks.
Can I rub my cock cheese on them?
No, you stay the hell away from these.
And they were used to play three of their biggest songs on the Howard Stern show.
Wow.
Can I have one of them?
Thank you, Lars. Wow, this is insane. Thank you, Scott.
Now, will you put those away or will you drum with them?
No, I actually have a drumstick display case. I'm going to put them right in there.
What else is in there?
my office? Right now, I have a pair of my sticks in there, but those are getting out, and Lars's sticks are going in. This is incredible.
Does it take anything away that Scott presented them to you?
No, Scott's a drummer too, so I appreciate it. It's so nice. Wow. The only bummer is I didn't get to say bye to Lars, but
I think he just left.
Oh man, this is awesome. Well, thank you, Lars, if you're listening. This is freaking.
I love
amazing.
as we're talking, all the Metallica stuff is going by us. You see all the road cases.
Hey, buddy, that cock cheese goes a long way.
Yeah,
I was going to say you took the cheese to the face, but look what you got from it.
Yeah, that cheese is magical, motherfucker.
I love cheese now. Oh, this is wow! I'm blown away. Thank you, Lars.
That's very cool.
My first Metallica concert, John, was at the Garden when the orchestra was playing. Mm-hmm. So I'm there. This is before I was on the show. I didn't even know Richard, but Howard shows up with Ralph and I believe Ross. So I got all excited because back then I was just a caller. So me thinking that Howard gives a shit, I grabbed the usher and I go, let Howard know that Sal the stockbroker is here. And he's like, what? I go, Sal the stockbroker is here. Let Howard know. So the usher walks down and goes to the front of the stage. He taps Howard. He's talking. He points up to me. Howard nods and said, okay. Usher starts coming my way. I'm like with my buddy going, hey, this is it. Howard's going to invite me down. Delusional Sal. He said, the usher comes up. He goes, he says he has a stockbroker already. Thank you very much. I was like, fuck!
Have you ever told Howard that story?
Never, ever.
We'll play it for him tomorrow.
Hey, it's Gary Dell'Abate, Baba Booey. On Tuesday's wrap-up show, we talked to our good buddy JD. He's going on a sort of a date with Beth. She's taking him to a movie premiere. And he talked about the suit that he owns, and we told him that it's ugly as shit. It doesn't fit him right. So we decided we're all going to chip in and buy him a suit. And even that is an ordeal for JD. Here's how it all went.
JD is heading to a movie premiere with none other than Beth Stern. So congratulations on that.
What movie?
Gravity.
Oh, it's a good movie.
Yeah, I want to see that.
You saw it?
No, I'm saying, look, are you? Is she taking you or are you taking her?
No, I mean, she's taking me. I mean, she's the one that got the invite.
How did she know that you wanted to see Gravity?
So, I've heard about this movie, a long time, a couple years ago, and then whenever the trailer, I heard good things about it, and then when the trailer came out, the first trailer, I was like, holy shit.
It looks amazing.
I gotta see this fucking movie. So I know she is involved with this film foundation or some sort of film thing. So I emailed her saying, listen, if you hear of any screenings or whatever going on with this movie, I will donate money to whatever organization.